Hey, welcome back to Capital Talk here. I'm here with Sherman Goldenberg from RV Business. I'm Andy McCaskey from RVNN TV, and we've got a special guest here joining us today.
Yes, we have Andrew Cederoth, Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer, Navistar in Chicago, or the western suburbs of Chicago. And welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
What we're here to talk today, AJ, about basically, to me, looking back briefly to, I guess, June of 2009, when a very proud brand in the motorhome business, North American motorhome business, was picked up by Navistar for $47 million in the middle of a recession, and became part of a global truck building corporation. A big change. Let me just start by asking you how it's gone in that time period, 2 years and 4 months.
Well, it's gone really well. I think we've looked at the opportunities to integrate our manufacturing philosophies and our engineering philosophies together with the Monaco brand. And I think you touched on it very well. It's a brand that we're happy to have, and we looked at that as an opportunity in 2009 to branch out into a new business for Navistar, and to attract a new customer base for Navistar, and to do that in a more cost-effective way, leveraging the scale that we can bring to the market, and then also leveraging a little different approach to design and manufacturing that we think can create a competitive advantage around the Monaco brand.
So you have found that truck building and motorhome building are compatible skill sets.
Yes, we have.
Now, related to that, AJ, if we're talking about 2 years and 4 months, is Navistar as committed today to this market as they were in the middle of that recession, when they pick up the Monaco brand?
Oh, I think we're more committed to it than we ever are. I think what you've seen us do with Monaco is introduce the Vesta and to put a new product out in the marketplace that I think really distinguishes the Monaco brand. And then, of course, we've gone out and we've added leadership to the team. We've added Bill Osborne to our team that comes to us from Ford Motor Company with a little different bent on the industry, more of a bent around the consumer market than the traditional truck markets. And I think Bill's experience at Ford and his manufacturing experience and his marketing experience through his opportunities that he had at Ford really gives us the leadership that we need to take Monaco to the next level.
The relatively recent announcement of the consolidation of the company, of the motorhome company in Wakarusa, Indiana, and the departure from Oregon. Big news in this business niche. How is that going?
Well, it's going really well, and I think that's just us taking our strategy to the next level, combining our loose chassis business and the manufacturing of our loose chassis with the manufacturing of our RVs and bringing them closer together so that we can take advantage of the natural synergies on the management team, streamline our communication, bring the business a little closer to Chicago where they can be closer with our design engineers, and really facilitate the execution of our strategy. And Indiana is really where 80% of the RVs are made anyway, so that was the natural place for us to put that business.
What the advantages to this move? I've read the news stories, but could you run those down? The game plan here as part of the bigger picture at Navistar as to the move, as to the consolidation of motorhome operations in Wakarusa.
Well, I think it just gets down to the basics, right? I mean, we can more efficiently manufacture the chassis closer to the RV facility and decrease the transportation costs. and the amount of working capital that it takes to run that business. I think by bringing it into Indiana, we get closer to our design engineers here in Chicago. We're able to leverage that cooperative effort a little easier when we're only 2 hours apart. And then, of course, bringing them closer allows us to put a little more effective control around that business and leverage the purchasing scale that we think we bring to the business.
Yeah. Hey, Jay, I want to thank you for joining us, and we've got more questions for you, but I might remind viewers that this entire session of RV Capital Talk will be available at RVNN.tv. Also, to remind you that the portions of RV Capital Talk made possible through GoToMeeting.com. And if you go to GoToMeeting.com and sign up for a free account, use the word podcast. So, Sherman, was that brief enough?
That was good.
That was good. All
Yeah.
right.
It's kind of like ESPN when they tell you about the next show. Now listen, AJ, how does the closing of the workhorse operations in Union City, Indiana, relate to this game plan?
Well, it just allows us to take advantage of the synergies, get a little more efficient with our manufacturing of our loose chassis, and bring that closer to the manufacturing elements of our RVs.
Dealer support. I noticed a story rather recently from a Guarantee RV in Oregon, Shannon Nill, in which he, stands by Monaco through these transitions, and is very vocal about it. How has the dealer support been nationally of late?
Well, we've, as you said, we've been moving through a very difficult part in the economy, and we appreciate the support that we've had from the dealers who have stuck with us from, June of '09 through today. And I think, this is a business that's dependent on a good relationship with the dealers. And I think what we've seen is we're trying to put the best product we can in the marketplace that not only meets our customers' needs, but it's a product that the dealers would be proud to sell.
We're looking shortly at the RVIA's National RV Trade Show in Louisville, end of November, 1st of December. Can you tell me what the industry should look for at the Monaco exhibit down there?
Sure, I can step in there and talk a little bit about that. For the 2012 RVIA show, we've got great new 2012 products. We're going to have a new 2012 Dynasty on the Monaco brand that no one has seen before. We're very excited to bring back that iconic nameplate. We've also done a great job of bringing back the 2012 Endeavor, which is going to be built fully from the ground up, true vertical integration from chassis, engine, and house, all built by Navistar. And then our towable line, we've done a really good job of revamping both. Our vision has brought back the Trail Light nameplate. We have a travel trailer and a fifth wheel that's going to be debuted. And on the Holiday Rambler side, we've taken the Alumilite nameplate and we've brought that from a fifth wheel to a travel trailer, now to an ultralight product. So I think coming to our display, you're going to see some great 2012 products, but most importantly, to the point that AJ made earlier, we've taken that Vesta DNA look and we've brought that across the Monaco brand. And then on the Holiday Rambler side with the new Trip, we've also taken that DNA and brought that across the Holiday Rambler brand. So you're going to see a family resemblance for our diesel products that is unlike anything else in the industry. And we encourage everyone to come to the display. We're going to be at booth 3000, and we feel like we've got the best lineup for the next generation of RVs.
Again, and that's for our listeners, that's Ryan Lee on a phone link at an airport, no less, trying to help us out on some details. So the Vesta, gentlemen, was really the rallying cry for the product development, and I'm asking, at Monaco, was it not?
Did you want to jump in on that one, or would you want to take that?
Ryan, why don't you go ahead and take that?
Yeah, I mean, the product development and look and the feel is a rallying cry. And, we've been able to take the design engineers and the design team that we have from Navistar, and we've brought that look and that feel into the Monaco scenario. I believe that with the just the overall strength of what Navistar brings from purchasing to product design, look and feel, we've brought products to the marketplace that are unlike any other products out there. And we wouldn't have been able to leverage that or do that without the strength of Navistar behind us. And as we move into our new Lyle facility, we've got even more resources for Dave Allendorf, our chief designer, and his team to continue to help that Monaco business. And I think with Bill's background definitely coming from Ford, but most importantly, he's an engineer. That's how he got his start. And he's really brought a lot of new techniques and new ideas to the team, and I think you're going to continue to see new products and new looks coming from both Monaco, Holiday, and R-Vision that are going to be unlike anything the competition can match.
All right, gentlemen, I think that pretty much does it from our end. Is there anything you guys would like to add before we sign off here?
No, I have nothing to add. We appreciate the time today, and want to reinforce that we're excited to be in the RV business. It's a new business for Navistar that we started 2 years ago, and we're looking for great things out of the Monaco brand.
Dave, just kind of a final question as far as what are your expectations on the time to get the full advantage and full benefit of these steps that you've taken? Is this something that's going to take a number of years before it will fully play out, or do you expect something more quickly than that?
Well, that's a tough question to answer. Of course, we need to see the economy bounce back a little bit and get people a little bit more excited about buying RVs. But I like our move to northern Indiana to consolidate our operations. That's going to go very quickly and help us be more competitive on the cost side. And so I'm looking forward to great things from Monaco.
Okay. AJ, thanks so much for joining us here on RV Capital Talk. Ryan as well. And we look forward to the next time that you can join us.
Yep.
All right,
thank you guys for having us, and please come visit us at Louisville at our booth 3000.
Thank you, guys.
For more TV like this from the world of RVs, head to RVNN.com.